Hi everyone, welcome to this week's video. Today we're going to be looking at this. This is the Vifly whoopstor charger. Now you may have seen I've already made a video on this, which I'll put a link to in the corner there and in the video description. This is actually the V2 version. Now the V1 version did have a couple of issues with it not charging fully, and it was a little bit awkward getting some of the batteries in, especially on the BT 2.0 connectors on the top. So what we'll do in this video, we'll open her up, have a look at it and see if the improvements have worked. Now, just to be 100% honest, Vifly have sent me this. I haven't actually bought this with my own money, but they've got no say in what I do in this video, and I haven't been compensated financially in any way other than keeping the charger. So let's open it up and have a look. Now, as you can see from the packaging there, it's very difficult to tell which is which, but this is the V1 and this is the V2. So if we open the V1 first, get the charger out, you see the packaging there, you get your little foam charging cable and the whoopstor itself. That's the V1. There's the V2. Identical bit of information, same charging cable, and that's the V2. Now straight away there you can see one of the big differences on the top. You see the orientation of the BT 2.0 connectors there. Now on the V1 they were sideways, and if you take this top plate off here, if you take the lid off the V1, you can see where the BT 2.0 connectors are on the top. That's not actually what they are. They're just PH 2.0 connectors with a little BT 2.0 connector on the top. But if you look at the V2, you can actually see the actual socket there. They are an actual BT 2.0 connector. Yeah, I mean the other main change that I have noticed underneath there, it's very difficult to see really, but if you look at the heatsink on the V1 there, it's more of a square sort of shape. It's quite big, you know. I mean I think this just can discharge it. I think it's 1 watt. Yeah, it is. I've just checked the documentation there. It can discharge at 1 watt, the new one anyway. Yeah, but if you look at that heatsink, you can see it's pretty square. Now if we look at this one here, it's actually a T-shape. The actual heatsink runs along the bottom there and then goes along the side there. You can just sort of make it out underneath there. Now whether that improves the discharge efficiency of it, I'm assuming it will, because it's a bigger surface area to dissipate the heat, so that's one improvement. Now my main problem with this, although I still think it is an excellent charger, the main issue I had is it would never fully charge to 4.35 volts whenever I charge my high volt batteries. And you know, when you're flying whoops, you need all the battery power you can get, so charging to high volt, if your battery will allow it, gives you that little bit of extra flight time. Now I've been told on this they've sorted that out, so this now should fully charge to 4.35 volts as the firmware has improved quite a bit. Now your power inputs on the side are still exactly the same, or they look exactly the same anyway. Now don't forget with this is only I think it's, yeah, this is 7 volts to 21 volts input, so that's 2S to 5S. I know a lot of people have plugged a 6S into it and actually fried it. But yeah, this only takes a maximum of a 5S battery. You get a slightly better look there at the heatsink. You can see this is the end of the T-shape on the V2. So right, what we'll do now, we'll quickly plug it in and have a look at the interface. Now, as I said, there's many ways you can power this. Well, I say many, there's 3. You've got a XT60 there for 2 to 5S LiPos. You've got a USB-C at the top there. And then you've got your DC input. Now I've got a battery charger here. I've got an adapter here from one of my other battery chargers. I'm just going to use that to power it up. And there you go. That's your interface there. Gives you all your readout of your 6 ports. Now one thing I will mention, each port there, you can't plug 12 batteries into this. You can only plug 6. You can either have 1 battery in the BT 2.0 connector or 1 battery in the PT 2.0 connector. You can't have one in both, so you can only charge 6 batteries. So what I'll do, I'll plug this in. And there you go, you actually use this as a voltage checker and all. You can see this battery is actually a little bit too high. I must have not fully discharged it. And one of the brilliant things with both these chargers is its ability to storage charge. Now you see the little mark there, full in storage, a little switch. If you flick that over to storage, you see your display changes, and you can actually discharge this battery to storage voltage. So all you do is plug that up, plug your battery in, and then you set your milliamp hours by clicking the battery. Clicking the button. You can see that's changing at the top. This is a 450, so I'll put this at 0.4 amps, and then you hold down the button, and there you go. It's storage charging. Now don't worry, I'm not going to sit here and make you watch this battery discharge. I'll turn that off now. And then, now in order to fully charge these, it's pretty much the same thing. Plug the battery into the bottom, select full storage on the full charge, on the little switch on the bottom. Now depending if you want to charge to 4.2 volts or 4.35, there's a little switch there. Now this is a high voltage battery, so we'll charge this to 4.35. Same thing again, press that button to select your amp rating. This is the 450, so I'll set it to 4. Hold the button down, and there you go, charging. Now you see how the little light there's turned red. I think that changes to orange once the battery is fully charged. So, would I recommend this battery charger? 100% yes. I still think this is the best Whoop battery charger you can get. It does everything: storage charge, high volt, discharge, battery checker. What more could you want? And now if you do own the V1, I think Vifly is still offering a free replacement of the V2 if you already bought the V1. All you have to do is email customer support. I'll put a link in the video description and their email address to customer support. Now you will have to pay shipping. Now I don't know how much that'll be, obviously that depends on where you live, but the actual charger itself is free if you bought the V1. I'll put a few links below to where you can get this charger from if you don't already have it. I highly recommend it. It is really, really good. Now the links that I put down below will probably be affiliate links, and what that means is you click the link, you do your shopping, check out. Doesn't have to be a charger, it can be absolutely anything on the site, and I'll get a little commission. Now it doesn't cost you a penny, nothing extra whatsoever. It's a great way to support the channel, allows me to make videos like this. There's also a link to buy me a coffee and Patron down there if you want to check them out. A few benefits to me Patron is you get early access to my videos. There's a say my name tier where I'll give you a shout out at the end of every video. There's stickers, there's all sorts. If you'd like to check that out, please do. If not, no problem whatsoever. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please think about giving it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribing if you already haven't. And we'll see you next time.